We are Pierre, Lisa, and our furry crew member Tiller. We are sailing around the world in our Outremer 5X catamaran. Having crossed the Panama Canal and the Pacific Ocean, we're now in the Indian Ocean and sailing in Indonesia. Please subscribe to join our adventures. And a big thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. In our last episode, we arrived in Pial, Indonesia, and the only place to dock to get into town was to tie up to the Coast Guard boat. A bit of a challenge with that large fender. We completed the customs and immigration process. We went to the market, where some of the local ladies wanted to have their picture taken with me. And we did some tours before heading back out to sea again to sail on to Raja Ampat. Sailing in Indonesia means watching out for navigational hazards, such as these fish farms, and also logs in the water, as you can see where the birds are.
Piece of wood is the navigational hazard, but good for fishing.
Our sail from the beach on the west side of Pef Island to Raja Ampat was pretty uneventful, so there were not all of the fishing boats that we had previously experienced closer to Australia. The islands that we passed were very scenic, and the sail from K to Raja Ampat at Pef Island took us 2 days. Delicious lunch. We had contacted Raja for divers on Pef Island to find out if the moorings were available, and they told us that one mooring was available. After attaching BioTrek to the mooring bridle fashion, then we tied stern to because the two moorings were a little close together. In Indonesian, Pulau means island, so Pulau Pef is Pef Island. And it's a beautiful private island, and it has a resort on it that's run by Swiss management. The moorings are inside a protected bay, whereas most of the resort is on the more exposed west side of the island. The oceanfront cabins would have better cooling breezes than we have inside the bay, but then we're well protected from any winds and waves. Tuesday evening at Pef is a casual dinner of bar snacks and music rather than a sit-down dinner. All the employees are invited, and many of them play musical instruments, which contributes to the ambience of the evening. Each employee greets each guest as they arrive with a cheers or a berselang. Berselang! 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 These evenings of music on Tuesday are so much fun, but even with the beautiful surroundings and superb food, the reason most people come here is to snorkel or dive. Here is some more of that evening of music with some scenes from the resort. For those of you who are new to BioTrek sailing, this is Luma, our crew, and she speaks just enough Indonesian to get along. Did I mention the drinks were free for everyone that evening, including the employees? This is Carlos. He's a bartender par excellence.
I love that song. Carlos, you should sing. It says like, Carlos, is it right? I'm angry, but I miss you. This song.
Maybe one day we can come back again.
Yes.
Because biasa saja. Okay.
Guests, cruisers, owners, employees, all enjoying together. What a beautiful evening of ambiance.
Now it's really soaking with peanuts.
Saute with peanut sauce. So Luma and we're just walking up to the resort. Let me just show you where we parked the boat. Okay. You see BioTrek over there? It's a beautiful little walk over to the other side of the island. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I just got the selfie stick going because I don't do that too often. Yes, with all these mangroves, there really aren't very many bugs. As much as we enjoyed our stay at Pef Island, we decided to head over to the Meridian Adventure Marina near Wasai so that we could do some provisioning and also check out that resort. We decided to take the Kabui Passage recommended by the rally. It was very scenic, but it did require a careful lookout on that narrow passage with reefs on both sides. We took a trip into the town of Wasai in Raja Ampat, and the first order of business was lunch at a restaurant we called the Duck.
We have CNN going on with Indonesian news.
So I have to tell you something about Luma. She's a chef also, and so she always likes to visit the kitchen and maybe get some recipes. After lunch, we went to the market to get some fresh vegetables and fruits.
Hello.
Back at the boat, we called the drink with freshly squeezed orange juice and Captain Morgan's, the BioTrek Special. I had not been diving for over 8 years, so she took a PADI refresher course at the marina, and they were really excellent. With one of the dives with the Meridian Dive Adventure, we stopped at Pial, known as one of the most scenic places in this area of Raja Ampat. We had a chance to celebrate a birthday of one of the dive guides. Sharing these occasions with people you've just met is one of the special things about cruising. In the next episode, we're going to return to Pef Island because our friends from Palm 3 are arriving. We're going to help them to the mooring in driving rain. And I don't know what's going to be next because I'm up to real time. And all I know is that we're going to be exploring Indonesia. We support a not-for-profit foundation called the Alliance to Cure. If you enjoy these videos, please consider giving a very small donation. The link can be found on our website, and every small little bit helps. 100% of the funds through the BioTrek sailing website go to the foundation, and if you live in the US, it's tax deductible.